We've been showing you the kind of welcome that Pope Francis has been getting so far on his first trip to the United States. More than 10,000 on the White House lawn, many thousands lining the streets and all afternoons at this afternoon's Mass. In a world, it has been overwhelming for this city. By contrast, the tone and thrust of his papacy have not been universally welcomed in some quarters of the church and beyond. More on that now from Costello.
5 words started it all. The Pope was talking about gay people who are seeking the Lord in good faith. For liberal Catholics who cheered the U.S. Supreme Court's decision to legalize same-sex marriage, it seemed the Pope was on board. But for conservatives, the Vatican's actions, the Pope's words, are alarming.
It's a fascinating discussion inside Catholicism to watch, and any of us looking into that conversation recognize you've got warring visions of both who Pope Francis is and who many want him to be.
Dr. Mohler, who is Southern Baptist, says Pope Francis is a master at symbolism, but he doesn't dare change church doctrine for fear of splitting the church in two. It's something many conservative Catholics are loath to talk about publicly. Monsignor Thomas Bohlin is vicar of Opus Dei. What's the difference between a liberal Catholic and a conservative Catholic?
Someone who is a good Catholic, a serious Catholic, a consequent Christian is someone who follows the teachings of Christ, what Jesus laid out for us. And someone who wants to know Jesus, meet Jesus, and follow his way, and not just go into follow their own way, but who wants to follow Jesus' way.
But politics do matter. Catholic conservatives, along with other religious conservatives, are incensed the Pope blames human beings in part for global warming. They accuse the Pope of being a Marxist who wants to spread the wealth to help the poor. And for those who revere the more conservative popes, John Paul and Benedict, some are decidedly not happy Francis will speak before a joint session of Congress.
As an evangelical, I'm very concerned that a religious leader, the head of a church, is being recognized as a head of state and accorded the kind of influence that would normally come from an elected head of government.
Pope Francis is surely aware of the turmoil he has created. As a wise nun told me, sometimes it's good to shake things up. Costello, CNN, New York.